Hi, my name is Noarisa Bidatmin, matrix number 62215121767. What is international relocation? It is moving abroad, whether to another country, another city, or even another area of the same city. For example, businesses that have overseas provide jobs for those who want to relocate abroad. If the company is having trouble finding local talent abroad, or if they already have an overseas employee who wants to work in a certain office there, they may decide to relocate the person.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Najihah binti Omar, and the first and foremost is helping employee move to the overseas. The first thing that the company need to give is international relocation training. This is because an employee may feel emotion, physical, and also mental strain when moving to the new places. And this one can help them to face with the culture. An employee may have to deal with the culture differences and also with limitation of the language. Furthermore is language training. We know that when they are going to another country, of course they will use another language, such as when we are moved to UK, United Kingdom. Of course we will not use Malay language for deal with them. Of course we will use the English language for deal with them. Moreover is culture training. We know that each country have a differences of the culture. When we are moving to another country, they will have their culture. So with the culture training, this may help the employee know about the culture at the new places. That's all for me. So I will pass to the next presenter, Arisa.
The second issues are plane supplies internationally. The quantities of services and providers needed for an overseas transfer that span many countries and continents may rapidly make things difficult. By truly recognizing, contacting, and arranging payments for the best suppliers available, an international relocation service provider will lessen the strain and reduce expenditures to a minimum. These are some of things that a relocation service provider will assist in planning and tailoring, from legal difficulties to motion logistics to cultural services that are target goods, non-hotel travel services including but not limited to apartments, car rental, rail tickets, etc. Aside from that, immigration documents which are issued to foreign residents who seek to permanently stay in another country, and visa services such as passport and consular services are both supplied for a charge set by the host government. Finally, international tax refers to paying suppliers on a global scale using policy that tackles taxation in cross-border situation and is generated from both domestic and foreign sources. That's it for me. Now I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you to the previous presenter. Moving on to our next issue would be the cause of an employee's relocation. If an employee's job requires them to relocate to a different area, their current and prospective employers may provide them with a relocation package. This sort of help may be found more often in certain industries than in others. For instance, technology companies such as Spotify and LinkedIn often provide relocating perks to their employees. Moving is a costly endeavor, thus companies may choose to aid their employees by offering some financial support. Some businesses choose to pay the severance package all at once, while others defer payment until the departing worker has submitted all of the necessary expense reports. Businesses have a better chance of determining a more acceptable schedule if they initiate early collaboration with newly hired employees. Thank you. Moving on to the next presenter.
Thank you for their explanation about the issues. Okay, now I will continue my part. My part are specific organizational example. For the first example are cultural awareness training. For this example, the employee will be able to form social connection to avoid causing offense and enjoy their experience of working abroad if they have been made familiar with the culture and custom of new environment. Then, even if an employee is moving to a location that is culturally similar to their home country, is it still important for them to receive cultural training in order to assist them to avoid culture shocks and equip them, along with their family, to become acclimate to the new environment? So, for the second example, I will pass to Azazia.
Thank you, Sita Aisa. So I will continue the specific organizational example. There are several business opportunities in the constantly expanding, for example, China. But dangers and difficulties are always present when there are opportunities. People need to access to a variety types of visa. The type of visa we apply must be carefully considered because our eligibility is based on the reason for our trip to China. The COVID pandemic, however, has made it more challenging to obtain permission for any type of visa. For example, foreign nationals who want to work in China are given work permits. Next, a taxpayer who has lived in China for more than 5 years must pay tax on all their worldwide income. Expats who must submit their own tax must do so monthly. Every month on the 15th, the tax are due. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Azazia, for your explanation on your part. Hi, my name is Rina Shantisola and I will continue the last part of specific organization on issue the cost of employee relocation, which is relocation package. If the employer is covering the cost of employee relocation, they will provide what is known as a relocation package to aid them in making the transition to the new location. I will give examples the company that's look after employees well and offer the great relocation assistance. First, LinkedIn is one of the company that's offer the employee relocation package. Every year, about the 10% of its employee move to the new place. By putting relocation in this way, they can focus on giving employee help they need to get used to their new home and job quickly. Second, company that's offer relocation package is Facebook. For instance, Facebook has a stellar reputation for reducing the stress associated with what we call relocating to a new nation by taking care of all the unknowns and assuming responsibility for them. Facebook offers a fantastic mobility program not only for its employees but also for its interns.
For recommendation, depending on the currencies, the firm need to choose the optimal method for paying overseas supplier, which is specialized international payment platform.
For second recommendations are, need to make a research culture before moving. There are probably a few unwritten norms that are unfamiliar in a new workplace. People in London are typically more reserved than their Asian counterparts. London-based colleagues will regularly eat at their desk, but in Malaysia, we would take a break and meet up with the team at the cafeteria or a restaurant. Sometimes, crucial information is spoken at lunch, and if we are not present, we will be missed out.
Thank you, Siti Aisa. The last recommendation for a relocation package is visit the new location before the employees move. Local orientation can familiarize employees with their new workplace and community, assets, service, and activities. A local area information pack featuring information of healthcare, banking, and travel is helpful. That's all from me. Thank you.
And the conclusion is, when you are going to another country, you can get more experience and it's really wonderful. Such as that when you are going to another places, you can fit with the new places, a new culture, new foods, and that is the difference. Being abroad can increase network and provide an international resume with important contacts and improve your communication abilities. That's all from me. Thank you.